Shalom. This is the fifth video on Sefer Vayikra, where we examine debates between Rishonim on different psukim. Today we're actually going to see something a little different than what we usually see, which is two opinions brought by one Rishon, but the two opinions debate each other. The two Tanaim that debate about the sin of Nadav and Avihu. We're going to be looking at Parak Yud, Pasuk Aleph. In Torah Chaim, it's interesting, the top of the page will still say Parak Tes. So just to keep that in mind, Parak Yud starts sort of in the middle of all the psukim, but the top of the page says Parak Tes, so just so you're aware of that. But we're in Parak Yud, Pasuk Aleph, if you look. Okay, here we go. The Pasuk says as follows. Vayikra b'nei Aaron Nadav and Avihu, ish machtavto, v'yitnu bahem eish v'yasimu aleha ketores, v'yakrivu l'fnei Hashem eish zara asher lo tziva osam. So the sons of Aaron, Nadav and Avihu, that's what their names were, took their pans and they put a fire on it with incense. Okay, they offered up incense as a korban. Incense is a type of spices, a combination of spices. And they put a strange fire that Hashem didn't command them. Okay, and then Pasuk Beis goes on turning the page and says, and a fire came out from God, or God produced a fire that consumed the two boys. And they died before God. Okay, Rashi in Pasuk Beis brings up two opinions as to why Nadav and Avihu died. Okay, it's not so simple. Obviously, they died because they offered this korban. But what was so bad about this korban, this offering of ketores, of spices that they offered? So if you look at Rashi Pasuk Beis, the Divrei HaMaschil is Vateitze Eish. Says Rabbi Elazar Omer. The first opinion he brings up is Rabbi Elazar. Rabbi Elazar Omer, Lo mesu b'nei Aaron ela ayidei shehoru halacha b'fnei Moshe Rabban. The reason why they died, the only reason why they died, is because they instructed halacha. In other words, they decided halacha in front of Moshe Rabbeinu, their teacher. In order to give this korban, that was a halachic decision. Should this korban be given or not? That's a halachic decision, and that decision belonged to their Rebbe Moshe, because they decided to decide halacha in front of their Rebbe, which is forbidden. So they were punished by death. Rabbi Yishmael Omer Shasu Yayin Nichnasu LeMikdash, that they drank wine. They would drink wine and they went into the base of Mikdash. How do we know? What's the proof that this is why they died? Because they drank wine. Because right after they died, the next parsha in the Torah talks about the fact that a Kohen can't serve in the Mikdash after they've drunk wine. Why does it have to say that? Obviously because that was what Nadav and Avihu's sin was, the fact that they drank wine. So you have a debate between Rabbi Elazar and Rabbi Yishmael, whether Nadav and Avihu died because they drank wine or because they decided halacha in front of Moshe Rabbeinu. That's our debate. I look forward to hearing what you have to say about it. Shalom.